Reality on the ground, the real people, real issues. We're coming to you live from Chanja. I'm Andrew Chamagere, Omuntuwa Wansi. Now, we are heading towards independence, a couple of days, if I should say around like 7 days or something, to get to independence. But while we're getting there, a couple of things have happened in Uganda. Just a few years ago, a Made in Uganda campaign was brought into shape. And if I may be exact, the General Salim Saleh, he actually made it allocate. He said Ugandan products just need a little more support, a little more belief from us, the people, and we can actually take it on a higher notch. But he highlighted one thing, if I may quote, ceramics. He said Ugandan tiles and ceramics are a little hard. They're hard for people. So he suggested we could change that. But we Ugandans need to embrace that. So today we decided to come to Amagezi. We are looking at innovation. A few days ago, you saw a Ugandan actually who came up with an incubator. Ugandan incubator. We don't need to go back to the US or China or Europe to find an incubator. We have our own. So today we came to Magezi. Now Magezi, it's phenomenal. They have something you've never thought about. I think in March, rather in May, there is a clip I showed you when you're in your bathroom, and there is it's a shower curtain where you can put all your apps and you can still watch your TV. Now guess what? Magezi here in Uganda, they're taking it a notch higher. You can still use your mirror in your bathroom, and you can still see what's happening in the country. And this is what we have today. We are live on the screen already. Good morning.
How you doing? How's everything?
Fine. Your name?
Neo Kelly.
Neo Kelly?
Yes.
You're not a Ugandan.
But actually, my partners are, and one of them is right here. Yes.
All right, let's talk about Magezi. What is this? What are we having here?
This right here is a smart interactive mirror. Normally, when you're running to the bathroom, you're trying to get dressed, you're trying to get ready, you're fumbling with your phone. Well, now you don't have to. Yeah. Now it's already there waiting for you. Just like you have a smartphone or a smart TV, now we have smart mirrors. Smart mirror that will display all the particular information relating to you, your calendar, your email, the weather. I mean, even in the next subsequent prototypes, you'll be able to order an Uber and watch the Uber as it gets close, using your mirror.
Now tell me that is not innovation. This is something interesting. And this is entirely made in Uganda, right?
It's completely made in Uganda. 90% of the materials was sourced here, right here in Uganda.
So let's look at the material. One, it's the wood. It's Ugandan. The mirror is Ugandan.
That's right.
Then the wires in.
The wires is Ugandan. That's right.
Okay, then what did you export?
What we imported was the actual processing unit. It's a small embedded computer system that actually runs the display in the back. Everything else was sourced here, right here in Uganda, locally.
Wow. All right, let's look at how much does this cost you to have it done, like in a nutshell?
Well, our cost was about $70.
$70.
Yes.
Wow.
So this is less than 360K.
Wow. So who could be the likely client for such brands? Because we are looking at this, everyone wants to watch news, everyone wants to watch TV, while still going about their hair, the women in the bathroom, even the men, while we are humming to our songs in the bathroom. This is something.
Well, one of our target demographics would be the hospitality industry. Imagine if you're going into you're from some other country and you don't know much about Uganda, you're doing business here, you go into a hotel room, and here you have a smart mirror waiting for you, basically updating you with the current news, giving you the current exchange rates. It allows you to log into your Google Calendar so you can see your meetings, look at your current email, the weather.
Wow.
Yep.
There you have it. That is innovation. It's proudly Ugandan. Buy Uganda, build Uganda. It's another campaign, Bubu. We'll talk about that later. But today we're talking about Made in Uganda. And with me, of course, I have a beautiful lady here.
Sophia Chirabo.
Sophia Chirabo. Good morning, Sophie.
Good morning to you.
Now, you people have taken this a notch higher. You're looking out for innovations. You're looking out for something that's extraordinary. We saw the incubator. We were fascinated as a country. And then we have the Magezi. You as Made in Uganda, what does this mean to you?
It means Uganda is going to another level. From just manufacturing baskets and crafts. Now we are into technology, innovation at the best.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's look at you as a force that is actually working with government to make sure that these people actually get the rightful mileage. Because I don't think government helped you to do this. You did it
We did it completely ourselves.
yourselves.
That's right.
So what is government's perspective and approach to such innovation?
Okay, before we get to the government, our role as Made in Uganda, we're here to identify, promote, and sell Made in Uganda products. Now, coming up with such a great idea, we're here to challenge the government to put the right funding, to bring up the funding in the to the right investments.
Yes.
Yes.
So you believe that government has actually done quite a commendable job with regards to investing in the youth and these innovations?
At the moment, I'm not so confident to say yes, but this is the reason. Yes, but this is the reason why we are here right now. We are here to challenge the ministries, the government, and everyone, the partners, to come up and really support innovation in Uganda because it's more than crafts right now.
Absolutely.
We have to sell this to the world that we can do this. We can sell Uganda to the international market.
And what are some of the challenges you're facing?
The challenges we're facing right now, it's a mindset
Problem.
problem.
Hold on. When we come to a mindset problem, I've time and again said it, it's our biggest problem as a country. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, one of the biggest problems that I see here is confidence. I think that Uganda has the human resources to be able to innovate technologies that have yet to come to market.
Okay.
Yeah, I have full confidence in that.
We have an issue of confidence.
I believe that. I believe that. I think that, like, for instance, there are many Ugandans that says, oh, this can't happen here in Uganda. No, this is impossible.
Yes.
No, we can't do that. Well, I don't believe in any of those things.
Yeah.
I'm fully confident that Uganda is fully capable of innovating technology and competing with the rest of the world.
Absolutely.
That's why we are soon running a campaign. It's called Mindset Change.
We need to.
We're going to start from schools, primary schools. We need to show them that Uganda products are actually very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Where do you think the mindset problem is starting? Is it from a household level? Is it something to do with the culture?
No, it starts from the household level. Because now, if you're going to school, instead of buying Chipotle, they get you peanut butter.
Yes.
You see? And Chipotle is actually more than peanut
Instead
butter.
of getting, when we were in school, there was appeta. Instead of taking appeta, you take what? Ketchup.
Ketchup.
So what are some of the challenges you faced as a strong force that is actually reckoning?
Yes, the challenge actually we have faced, it's, we're like approaching the right ministries, the right people who actually have our fund, have the Ugandan fund. That's the challenge we have.
Sente z'abavubuka mu kino zigwamu.
Sente z'abavubuka zirina oggwamu kubanga abavubuka balina okumanya tebalina kutunda ngatto oba genda China oba genda Dubai kola emirimu. Let them get the confidence basobola wano to manufacture, to come up with great ideas like this. And then we promise actually to challenge the government to give them the right support they need.
Absolutely. Well, the government, the challenge is actually up and running. We're looking at innovations. There are lots of things that have come through. Maybe just to come a little back to you, Neil. What do you make of Uganda's perceptions with regards to technology? It is something, as a country, we have always been an agri-best kind of country. We've always looked up to that. But dynamics are changing. Do you see our population tapping with the change wave?
Yes, at some degree, yes, I do. I mean, I believe that with the infrastructure that's currently in place, with the fiber optics, the laying of fiber optic cables all over Kampala and the rest of the country, that lays the foundation for innovators and technologists to be able to create things that have yet to come to market.
Okay.
I'm fully confident that that's going to happen. You know, without these foundations, it's difficult to innovate. It's difficult to be able to create things that are connected to the internet, because that's where we're going. And I think that right now, Uganda is set for a technological, like, huge, like, right, exactly.
Our president has always had a notion that if you're in technology, industrialization, and diversity, we can have a robust economy. Let's look at just this Magezi screen. Magezi mirror, right?
There you go.
Yeah, the Magezi mirror.
Smart mirror.
Yeah, the smart mirror. If I'm just to break it down, how many leakages would we have that would benefit Ugandans?
Goodness. One, carpenters. I believe the glass makers and cutters. I mean, the software engineers. I mean, it goes on and on.
Okay. So on a whole, it just one smart mirror would actually employ roughly like 5 Ugandans.
Well, right. If we're gonna talk about manufacturing, you're gonna need assemblers. You're gonna need engineers. You're gonna need carpenters. You're gonna need a variety of people to be able to bring this to market.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. There we have it. Paddy, come. Let's have this conversation more with Paddy. Paddy is one of those. Paddy is the guy leading this campaign in the country.
That's right. What it is, me and Paddy, we partnered together because he sees that we're trying to innovate and we're trying to use the local population to be able to innovate and create products made here.
Okay. Paddy, made in Uganda, you've been robust in this campaign. What do you make of all these innovations coming to light? Kwanza mwatulaga incubator, now the Magezi screen. We're still taking the other one to sink in. Mututwala ku speed.
Kyensubira mbwenu si speed y'amaanyi naye kyetwagala okukakasa nti production ya item emu esobola okuemployinga layini y'Abannayuganda abawerako. Eyo mira erimu omulimi w'emiti, erimu omubazi, erimu transporter mu Kisenyi, abantu bangi abagirimu. They gain from that. Now, I wouldn't want to see my country being known for exporting Orubugo,
baskets.
baskets. Bogenda, when you go to World Economic Forum, countries exhibit
what
technology.
You've been there. What do we exhibit?
No, we have to change that.
Okay,
We are here to change that. We are moving from baskets and art crafts to technology.
Should I take that as affirmative that you have always been showcasing baskets?
Of course, this has happened, and the head of state has also been a witness to it, and he has been very vocal to say, I do not want to see these
Baskets
things.
again.
So, much of the material that we get, or products we get from China, they are agricultural products. We can produce several of them here.
But don't you think that our very agricultural practitioners, our farmers, lack information on how best to do this?
Maybe we can go a little beyond farmers. Do you see the arcades in Kampala?
Yes, I do.
One arcade can do 5 factories.
Okay.
But someone goes to China for 10 years and he has never dropped something there. He only picks rubbish and brings it here.
Yes.
That the hair people are buying, much of it is a garden product.
Yeah.
So why can't we manufacture it here? The best Ugandans would do, they're not actually entrepreneurs. Probably they are cowards because they will copy each other.
But I wouldn't agree with you. No. Research shows that Uganda is one of the highest entrepreneur countries. Actually, women, but they don't last their first birth.
Areas?
In a couple of areas. But the thing is, why are we failing as a country? Why is their mindset not shifting? Why are we still stuck?
Now, here is a challenge. You start a water manufacturing plant. Everybody starts that. So, gwe bagambye mulina mulina kukola mazzi. Wazaalibwa nga omuntu apackaging omunnyo. Salt is one company. Up to today. Naye leke katwe. Anyone can package that.
True.
And bring it in the market. The basic household utilities are supposed to be manufactured by us. If you have something in your house that comes from Kenya, shame on you.
But you see, this is the challenge. I have seen Ugandans, by the way, believe you me, who have actually done these products, household products. But they're not being bought. omwana yaleeta top up n'amusa mu supermarket mwe ne mugula ketchup muyingira. Is it true? Is it true?
It is true.
Yes.
It is true. But because of branding and the way the products actually are quality. But now...
And what's the way forward? What have you guys done to talk to these people to make sure that they actually are up?
Yes, the way forward, we're actually trying to come up with a plan, packaging plan. We're trying to also educate and teach people the advantages of branding, the way you sell your oil, the packaging, the way you sell your soap. How you gonna compete? More often shelves, often fast display. So that's the challenge we have. But that now we're here, that's all up to us to push this forward.
We are hoping this. You say soon.
Yeah, soon we are going to be doing a Show Uganda case in Korea Strip.
Okay.
For you to come and see what does your country have in stock. What do they make? Many people do not believe that we produce tiles here. Many people do not believe that they are products of high quality.
But you see now, the thing is, Pade, when the product is of high quality, the prices are overwhelming. Something I would buy from a Chinese shop at 2 million, I'll find it at a Ugandan shop at 4 million.
Kati issue eliweti.
Is it the production cost or something?
The production cost, sometimes someone is using a machine of a low cost, nga akube ebintu bitono, amasanyazi akozesa mangi. Now, we're expecting to do a machine expo. Have you ever got to know that a machine that makes hangers, zenozoteka kengoye, a machine costs 50 million?
Only?
Yes.
Wow.
The material you use to make that hanger is waste plastic. Why are we importing?
Yeah, because people actually don't know.
Yes.
That's the thing. That's why we're coming up with an expo of actually an expo for machines and an expo showcasing made in Uganda product. It's gonna be, no, you're not gonna only come and look. Actually, we're gonna show you hangers are made. Like
ebyuma muna tuletanga tusobola okusaswa mu kibanja mpola
yes, ebyuma already tulina aba partners ababiina and they're willing to work with the government if there is the right markets and the right people who want to invest in this. Because most people actually balowooza buli wofuna sente olina kuzimba kizimbe genda China. We need
Dubai.
to, yes, Dubai. So ebyuma weebiri, but people don't know.
O'Neill, once again, let's come back to this now. This is another thing I've seen here, and I don't understand it.
All right, that is a 3D printer. Yeah, and
3D printer?
Yes. Now, the wonderful thing about this is that it uses a variety of different plastics. One of the plastics that I like to use is PLA. Why? Because PLA is eco-friendly.
Okay.
It will dissolve.
This is PLA.
Actually, the stuff right there is the PLA. That's like the ink for the 3D printers.
Okay, this.
Well, those are, yeah, this guy right here. This right here.
Okay.
Yeah, and what that does, now the cool thing about that is that there are equipment, which some of the things that we have planned, that will actually recycle used plastics here to be able to produce this.
Okay. So this is a prototype?
Yeah, for the most part. It's really, it's something I put together because I needed to be able to make plastic casings for some of the things that we're innovating. So, and they have to be custom designed. Wow. So rather than rather than actually go outside the country and find ways of getting it done, I can actually produce it here inside the house.
Wow. There we have it. We have seen a lot of innovation here. Today is one of those amazing days. I've seen the smart mirror here. I've seen the 3D printer here. Just hypothetically, if you were to produce 3D printers in the country, how big would be your kind of budget or reach?
Wow, I haven't done a cost analysis on that, so I don't know as of yet. Yeah, because that's a big question. That's a very big question.
You know why it's a big question? That's the very question Made in Uganda wants to know, because when they get our innovators, they are not sure with the cost production. If they tell them how much do you need to have at least a ton of this, they can't quantify one piece. So it becomes a bit tricky.
Right.
So they'll ask for less.
And the reality
Or
is that the more you manufacture, the cheaper the production cost.
Okay.
So because you can get things in bulk, you can make deals because you're getting higher quantity. So that actually reduces your production cost. One of the things that I wanted to mention is that myself here in Uganda, I'm a design and technology teacher, so I teach innovation. Actually, not far from here, Acorns International School.
Okay.
I teach that
And
here.
how are the kids catching up? Are they positive about it?
Oh, absolutely. They're energetic. And one of the most important things is that you have to be able to start teaching children
STEM.
at a very young level that they have the ability to be able to innovate and to create right here.
Okay. Well, there we have it.
Maybe okwanguyamu awamu nti tewetaaga these type of printers many kubanga eno ye printer esobola okudesigningira ekikopo nga shape ya Uganda ne mugamba you design the prototype you get a mold
Yes.
n'ogiwa nice house of plastics nekolera kyoyagala ng'okijja wano n'okuba face y'omuntu ku screen and energy printing and plastic ng'eringa era shape yayo bweri from this site you move to the mold manufacturer. Now a mold machine costs around $70,000.
Roughly about $70,000.
But do you know how much a mold sells? Kana kakebe katugereze kachupa ka Rwenzori. Mold ye kuba akachupa ka shaping awekyo. Etandikira ku million 15 kwa abiri. Okubeera neyo. That's why you find some Ugandans akola product ye nga nungi juice namuteeka muka used bottle ka Coca-Cola nga tamanyi.
But what abantu bange ogenda bagenda mpola. Can we have a sample of this? Can we have it do something here?
I don't have anything set up, but I can show you some of the things that I've done.
Okay, please.
Give me a
Pardon. So while he's doing that, our people don't have this information. Katika mbuzi, omuntu waba yagadde because I know there are many out there. They have innovations, but they don't have access to you. Omuntu ayinza basangawo.
Our website has all our contacts. www.madeinuganda.org. org. Omuntu asobola okugendako na registering small scale industry ebintu byakola. Because the main issue here is UNBS supporting manufacturing, policing instead.
Bagoba misinde. I have innovators who have actually complained about UNBS. They have complained about the URA. They don't care how much it has taken someone to come up with such an innovation. When they see them, certificate, how are you liaising with government agencies that they don't frustrate such kind of innovations?
Kati bo balimu because policy and the law that puts them in place does not only tell them to enforce just, you also have to support.
Yes, but the police.
So inakwata muntu nomugamba lwaki okola boti ngenda kusiba start slow. Okay, you have this, but you can improve like this.
Okay, that's a better talk.
Because you accept things to enter, even when you don't have technology to measure their quality and standards.
True.
But then you place Ugandans not to manufacture anything. So that's the number one enemy that we have, unless he turns.
Corruption.
Kati abo be bantu abazze government oba eggwanga emabega nti bwe eggwanga lyo bwe liba ligezaako okukola ekintu n'otaliyamba kutereeza kuba kati gwe weefudde obimanyi omanyi standard bw'erina okubeera yigiriza omuntu nga tonnamukwata
batukwata abaana babatwala
anadda okola pulaani n'okola roadmap n'ogamba kati ofunye store w'otereka ebintu kati mu myezi ebiri funa kino ne kino ne kino naye n'otajja n'okulozinga n'ogenda ekyo kiba tekijja.
Absolutely. Well, there we have it. This was made by this.
This casing
Okay.
was made by that.
Wow, such a casing was made by this. It's a 3D printer that actually, wow, 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 this is amazing, made in Uganda. And you see?
That's hot glue on the bottom, but nevertheless, that entire casing was made from that 3D printer. Yeah, that entire casing was made from that 3D printer. So we use it for embedded computers that we use for various projects. But we can customize cases. We can make them particular to whatever particular format that we need. And that's the exact same thing I'm teaching the children in the secondary school here in Uganda.
Well, there we have it. We have had a lot of innovation here that has actually been, aligned. I think we have shared a lot of problems we have and challenges and the way forward. The way forward is if you know that you're an innovator, you're someone who has a brilliant idea that needs to be actually aligned, search for Made in Uganda. Kindly go online and log into www.madeinuganda.org. When you get there, register with them, get to know how your innovation can come to light, because we have had the incubator, it came through light. We have had the Magezi mirror is actually here. We have the 3D printer. So reaching out to those. Then Uganda National Bureau of Standards, Banange, before we close down these businesses, before we run after the young innovators, let's try to show them how best it can be done. Then after that, we can actually arrest. Pardon, last word?
What I can tell you is Ugandans can divide themselves in different sectors of production. Tubeera abantu abasindikako ebintu ebweru saababyaniriza mu container ne toilet paper.
Well, that takes us for a short commercial break. That is a reality on the ground with me, Andrew Chamage, omuntu wa wansi ne toilet paper tuzijje. Let's go for a break.